Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is roxkat.mgmt here to give you last week's review on new music that came out on Friday 28th, I believe. So I want to jump off and start saying that it's been a slow, steady of songs coming out. We got like albums and then single. I feel like it's an even amount of albums and singles. So let's get started with the biggest one, as I did in my review on Instagram, Ariana Grande's Eternal Sunshine Deluxe Edition. Now, with this deluxe edition, she is putting her soul and heart into it, and I could not be any more prouder of her. Not even lyrically, but sonically, and what I interpret those songs, because she did an extended with the End of the World, and it's kind of like a switch. It's fitting into the theme of the Brighter Days Inc. she's going on with her film, which don't get me started with the film. The film was already perfectly matched. It literally broke my heart. And also I saw Pop Ariana shine for just a little bit. But yeah, Into the World, intro, End of the World. It was like something switch when it's extended. It was like, don't pay me no mind, do you want to pretend or still pretend, something with those lyrics. And it's a reflective song, like it flips into a reflective song. That's the whole theme. And then we got Twilight Zone, which is a sister song to We Cannot Be Friends, because I was like da 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 da, like I was like, I hear we can't be friends. And it's true, because I see some people mashing it up together with that song. So I'm like, okay, that's a sister song. And that's cute. I feel like that is true pop right there. Lyrically, sonically. Like, it just makes me feel warm every time I listen to it. And then with the film as well, paired with that song, it's set in the We Can't Be Friends, I think, living room. And that was amazing, because then that correlates the song, proving my point. It's a sister song. And then we got Warm, basically like, the songs that, like, I stand on my own, but when it comes to you, like, I'm fine on my own, but like you feel warm, to have around. And I feel like we can all relate to that in a bit, of just having someone there, be like, I could be independent, but you cool with me, come sit down. you know but yeah, that was a cute little song. I want to get to Dandelion. Oh my god, she tricked me with the trumpet, because I was like, wait, are we going classical? Are we going jazzy? Wait a minute. I'm listening. And then when I hear that bass, but I was like, oh, she's getting back to her roots. Oh, R&B pop Ariana is so back. I was so excited. And then when she got the film Eternal Sunshine with Dandelion up in the film, oh, I was like, pop star. She still got it. And if you notice in the sphere that she was in the film, it was like her, I feel like it was like video footage of her Sweetener tour. It looked like it. So it was like a mini tour in her. And also old grandma granny, like not old grandma granny, old Ariana is like jamming. And I love that. So much. But yeah, that was a great song. Got me what's on your wish list. Is if I could describe that song, it makes me want to get up in my chair and dance. It's a bop. It's a certified bop for me. And then Past Life, if I'm not mistaken, it's like Past Life did not stand out for me as much, because I'm like trying to remember what that song was about. But oh, okay, it's like a what if song. There we go. Past Life, if I can remember, is I wonder if I up my expectations. I wonder if I let you go. I wonder if I needed you more. All this what ifs. And these what ifs are better. And she's gonna leave this person in the past life. So in the past, skirt, you're out of the way. And then Hampstead, Hampstead is you just, when you listen to it, you feel like at home, like you're there at a bar and she's playing the piano. Correlates with what the music went with the short film when she was like with her dad and the piano at the end. It was beautiful, and like it's an unpacking song, you know. And I love the lyric, how she said, you think I finished the book, but I'm still writing. I love that. She got stuff more to tell. That's why she makes music. That's why she makes albums. She makes good albums, and we can't deny that at this point, you know? And she's telling you, you're so far off. You're nowhere near the table. So you don't know what you're talking about. Only I know. And how I go through music, how I go through my pain is through music. And that's all I'm going to give you. And so that is Eternal Sunshine Deluxe. Now let's get moving to Sunshine and Rain. Now let's get on to Sunshine and Rain by Kelly Uchis. This song was groovy, like you almost want to sway your head, and the music video that went with it was beautiful as well. You could tell advertisements were everywhere, but you know, it was a good experience. And I love how she played with different characters, different sides for her. But basically what this song is like, this person has seen her through her highs and lows. So through all that heartache, she still chooses to show love. And it's burned her so many times, but she actually landed on someone who was good for her and show her, you know, that there are people out there who there are people that can be with your highs and lows, if that makes sense. So this song was very, very beautiful. I have nothing more to say, but to say it was pure perfection. But it's the first single from Sincerely, and I'm hearing that it's like an English album instead of like, you know, Spanish. I'm thinking maybe there might be some Spanish like songs in there because it's Kelly Uchis, but I don't know. I just heard from the grapevine that she might be doing an English album. But yeah, groovy, love it. Seems like you wave your phone to it. Just a perfect like coming back love song. Like, I got you and I want to be there for you like you're there for me. Next song, we got You by Coco Jones. So You by Coco Jones, she melts my soul like no other. No other. And with this track, it made me want to be like, okay, I want to book that ticket, because her voice is so buttery. And with this song is like, you're one of a kind. How are you, you know, like we go together. People are saying like we almost have the same mannerisms. You are honest. We are in sync. Like, you're just that person. And like, I wanna have what they have. I wanna have what Kelly Uchis and Coco Jones have in these songs, because it's beautiful. I love beautifulness. It just warms my heart. And so, and also like the cover is beautiful, very pearl, very excellent. The visualizer, the curtain, and then her, you know, music video boothing, just grooving, dancing, very simplistic, but very romantic. And it makes you want to like grab your candles, wine and dine, and just slow dance with, you know, your partner. So that's what I feel like when I'm listening to that song. And so it's just perfection. And I can't wait until she fully drops her album. I think this is her first full album, because I know she's been dropping EPs to build the hype. So I'm ready for what's next for her. And y'all, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay. Now, what we got next is Timbo, Progression by Timbaland. Now, this is like a instrumental album, but very like, it's very Afro beats. I love it. I so love it. because like you could just tell that he was just playing around in the studio, and you can hear his tagline, Timbo, Timbo, Timbo. Like every song was like a group song. There was no bad song. There was no bad instrument. Because I rarely listen to instrumental albums, but somehow this just caught my particular, and the more tracks that kept playing, the more I got on my seat and was like, I think my favorite one, and I hope I'm saying this right, it was Kapan Logo Bounce, I want to say. It's with the bounce, but it's track number 5. I think I butcher it, but that's a great bumper song. And so Timbaland's always good with production. No doubt about it. Like, he touches work. I think the last track I listened that he worked on was Amelia Moore. And that's like kind of the newest artist, because he likes doing those like live streams with like different artists and play their music and give critique, which I don't think you see that today with producers. So it's nice that Timbaland's doing that. But yeah, I'm excited to hear the next part. I wanna album with an artist and just him full on going for it. That's what I want. But other than that, this was a good album, and I'm gonna play some of these songs back. So go ahead and give that a listen. And then now let's move on to Kesha, Yippee Ki Yay. Okay, so with Yippee Ki Yay, it's your party song. That's basically it. Go dumb, go stupid. We don't go to F here. Like, that's what it is. And it was super catchy. Yippee Ki Yay, like that. Like, it makes me go back to like mid 2010s. We're holding a beer. We're at a party. Red Solo cups. We're wilding out. It's almost graduation. That's what that song reminds me of. And who produces it, I believe, is T-Pain. So T-Pain is already coming up with catchy bops, if you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. So like with them paired together was amazing. And also she's doing auto-tune with a country twang. I don't know what it is this year, and people want to do country twangs with their voices, but some are good, but then some are hit or misses. But Kesha and her stance, she did not miss. So I can't wait to see what she has for this album. Also, she's kind of doing the Charlie XCX thing when you go to Apple Music. I don't know if it's doing on Spotify, where the dots on her old previous albums. I feel like that's cool. That's a nice marketing strategy. Because it makes you wonder, like, what the fuck happened to my phone? Okay, she's doing a whole big campaign. Love it. Nice. And I wonder what it means. I call it dot or I call it period, the album. And so I just wonder what her whole sound is going to be like with the album. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Yippee Ki Yay. Now let's move on to the very last thing of my review, and that is Based on a True Story by Will Smith. Okay, with Based on a True Story, Will Smith, it's like all eyes are on him. After the whole Oscars incident, I'm not gonna go into detail. Google it. But like, it's just hit after hit after hit after hit of just coming after for Will Smith. And you know what Will Smith does? Drops an album, releases it. Also, I want to commend that it's been like 20 or 25 years that he has dropped an album, and I want to say it's very moderate. Like, it's not like I love it, but I also don't hate it. The songs that felt a little bit corny to me was like First Love, as I'm looking at the songs right now. So if I'm looking down, that's why. I feel like the songs that felt corny was First Love and You Looking For Me. There we go. First Love and You Looking For Me just felt not it for some reason, but Hard Times and Tantrum, those were good. Work of Art was nice till the end. We got some gospel. It's very a gospel album, not in a way that you think. Gospel, reflective, hard hip hop, very going at it to anybody who's come for him. And it's his truth album. And so I feel like it was that time for him to release it, if that makes sense. Because it makes you wonder, why didn't he release it when that stuff happened? Would he got burned? would it be received well? Maybe he did need to take time to write down his thoughts and put it on a piece of paper, put in his pen notebook, and then drop it. Because I feel like that's what most artists do, is like they take a sit back from something that was probably clearly traumatizing, damaging, bad, or was not reflectively good on their part, or there was some poor press going on, and that they decided to sit down and was like, you know what? This is not the time to talk my ish right now. This is not the time. But once I fully write it, then people are gonna understand and know. Um, but yeah, as I said before, do I hate it? No. Do I love it? No. Do I like it? I want to say yes, in a sense. It requires a certain taste. And so I feel like if you're not into that hard hip hop, rap, reflective shots going at, this is not the one for you. But if you truly love that art and storytelling, because it is a little storytelling in there, like you're going to church, basically. If you love those, this album is for you. I know definitely I'm gonna be playing like um different tracks, different songs from there. But will I listen to the whole album again? Who knows? If it was in the car playlist, I'll go for it. If it's a road trip, I'll go for it. But other than that, I'm not gonna willy nilly press on the album and play it. That's just me being honest. But yeah, all right, so that's the end of the video. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on these songs and albums. Was there anything you love? Was there anything you hate? I'm excited to see what your comments are, or at least interactions. Again, just to remind you, I am on Instagram, roxkat.management. So it's ROX KAT.MGMT. So yeah, that's it. That's all. And I can't wait to see y'all guys in the next music review. Y'all have a good day.